It was crazy. It is so crazy, dog. And you're thinking that I know you're good. Aye. Another 7 gig is waiting for you there.
5 minutes, I think I can quickly go and have a smoke.
That's what I'm doing right now. You play that thing. But you know, that's my warm-up, eh? First game warm-up casuals, yeah, Yeah, the PS5 is way, the PS5 is way beautiful. Yeah, with the PS5 is a lot better, bro. No, it's tomorrow. The early access? No, everyone is getting it tomorrow. Nah, it's probably in the shooting range or something. Yeah. No, but I know of her. So, are you familiar with the clans that are here in South Africa? Yeah, just lower class people or whatnot. I'm one of the Bible's clan. We sell Bibles. I read Bibles. I give Bibles. Yeah, but we're the most hated ones, though. Yeah, we're the trollers, yo. Yo. Even shut on Casper in your vest. He's hacking that post. He hacks, bruh. Played with. Who? For real? If only you said something to him, you would have probably changed his mind. It's always the ones that are happy that are hurting inside.
Talking about strains. Occasionally it does happen. I'll start with just the party volume. Quite loud there.
I see West Street there. They haven't started the race, yes? Are they still restarting?
Yes.
Well, they're doing the...
Good evening, Jungle. Same club in the comments. So that Ford GT40 race was quite fun. Everyone complained that they're overpowered and unfair, but you pick your manufacturer. I believe some of the guys were really battling with, like a Merc, for example.
Going one lap, mediums and then softs.
It's a weapon. I enjoyed my Suzuki Swift around here, even though it had 8 tires. but then we have to deal with the GR3 Suzuki every now and again. So qualifying started. Our pool one drivers are going out. You can see already some guys are on mediums, some on softs. Medium drivers will obviously pit. Why is it so loud here today?
No, I would have loved to be behind the... Okay, I'm behind Kaden.
Let me know how the volume is. Duncan Patch, welcome. Dean, welcome. If you look at our entry list, we have Savvy in the Cayman, Bell Pace, Citroen as usual, Ghost Killer Pace in the Ferrari, Thunderdome in the AMG, Kennels in the GR4 4C, Sam Citroen Phantom, which is SNS Steve's new name, in the Hurricane, JWO running his NSX, Raventy, Cayman, Aquera in the Sylvia, Matt Don't Cares not caring in the Supra, and Sir Figure
Don't come past me, dude.
in the
What are
4C.
you doing? Hold the gap.
Good day, Dean. Mr. Plummer, Captain Slow, talking to ZA Flash. We've got lots of chats here. Welcome to all of you. I hope you had a good race. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about mine. Running a second slower than normal. Safe P4 in the bag, pressure in P3. I got stuck behind after making a mistake on the hards coming out the pits. 12 laps of putting pressure on. First time he makes a mistake, I try to go around the outside and into the last turn with 2 laps to go. Just over 2 laps to go. Drop to 5th. Catch the person who took 4th, pass and pull a 2-second lead. And on the last lap, it said I had 1.2 laps worth of fuel. I had no tire left, a 2.5-second gap behind me. So I was just cruising, taking 4th gear instead of 5th in a couple of corners. And next thing I knew, coming down the back straight, I ran out of petrol. Duncan Patch says his money's on Kellen Pace, Kennels and Aquera on the podium. Give us your predictions. Yeah, so I ran out of fuel coming down this back straight all the way through the last turn and finished 6th, like a bright spot that I am. We've got Sean in the Lambo looking good here. Another Lambo with Phantom. Yeah. I went so lightly off at the last turn that I didn't even hit the barriers. I just managed to stop and pulled on, lost about 8 seconds. But it's annoying. We got into 17s in practice and only do 18s in qualifying them in a race instead of 20s and 19s on hards. You're doing 21s. We've got the first guys coming through. First lap times, Kennels does a 17.6 in Alpha, 17.9 for Thunderdome, 17.9 for Matt. Steele's in 3rd currently, Surfing, Dynamic Sean. Then we've got a whole bunch of guys only doing Double O sedated because he had a car accident. I'm not sure if he should be driving then, but especially on this track. Get well soon, Double O. Hope your car's not too bad. Hope you're not too bad. Indog, tell us more. This is actually a track I would have the money on Double O having some surprises because he is Mr.
Way too much time there.
This isn't a regularly used track. But they're saying that I'm going to pick it for this race and then Gran Turismo decide to make it a daily and a time trial. It's like they forgot about it when they saw me
I
practicing.
don't think there'll be someone who'll be beating your time.
See DC in the pool chat complaining about tyres in a McLaren. DC, come on. Trial front wheel drive. McLaren's light on fuels.
Serious Sam
Light
just
on
beat me.
tyres.
Fuck.
Danny Potato back for next week. Back in pool 1.
Galen,
After
he did a 0.4 earlier.
last week at Fuji. Sam's now done a 17.5, Raventy 17.6, Uncle Babby 17.7. Ghost Killer goes up to 3rd, Kalen Pace goes up to pole 17.3.
There's Galen Pace with a 17.3.
You have a little bit
That's
time left,
just
some
behind
other guys
me.
on their
Fuck's
first
sakes.
flight, so they might still improve. Other guys that didn't do the medium strategy, they went out, they've already done their 2 laps.
I think I
They're
got
now busy
P3.
putting their mediums or hards on, I'm guessing. The 2-stop strategy is viable here. It's what I actually wanted to do. I was just a bit nervous to spend that time in the pits. If you don't have traffic, then it can definitely work for you. But if you're in traffic and getting held up, the one stop is going to be your better option. Just looking at that's Kalen by 2/10 from Sam, by less than a tenth to Kennels. Raventy currently 4th, Ghost Killer 5th, Uncle Baby 6th. Uncle Baby, I know, normally has pace, but with qualifying, you don't want to be stuck in traffic. Thunderdome, Jay, Yastiel, Laquera, Savvy, Phantom, Dynamic Sean, and then we've got some guys in the pits at the moment. 15 seconds till the race start, and we'll get a full replay of the grid on the line to see who's actually where. But yeah, Shrubs or anyone else who wants to join me on commentary, more than welcome. Otherwise, the poor people watching have to listen to me the whole race.
Good luck, gents.
Kellen and Paul, Sam, Kennels, Rav, Ghost Killer, Uncle Baby, Thunderdome, Matt, Jay.
I'm just going to try and stay behind these oaks.
Phantom, Sean, and...
Because their tyres will fall off and then...
Looks like everyone's getting away well. Got this camera view from the TV booth. Away we go.
I hope something happens in turn 1.
This week we're featuring a rolling start, so we shouldn't have too much commotion in turn 1, 2. Turn 3 can bunch up a little bit, but decided to give the stewards an easy week with no turn 1 incidents. Looks like everyone's making it through so far. Caleb from Sam, 2 Citroens in front. Then we've got Kennels and his Alpha. He's definitely going to be one to watch with the tyre wear. Kennels on medium. From what I heard, Alpha so good, I thought we might see a one stopper definitely from the Alpha guys. Others maybe not. We do have Rav right behind the Alpha at the moment. How's Porsche on tyres, guys? I don't know. I tried it at the Topless in round 1 when I was testing manufacturers, and I didn't get on well with it. Rav's doing a great job. They say that Rav takes a slightly wider line, picks up a bit of dust into Ghost Killer's face. So we currently got a pace 1, 2, 4, 5. Kennels in 3rd, Buckle Baby from Sam, Thunderdome. Panic Potato says, horrible, really bad on tyres. Yeah, that's why I didn't take it at Topless. And I went to pick the front wheel drive car, which was even worse. The Baby holding off Thunderdome. Matt don't care, looking dangerous right behind him. But JWO, 9th place, Still, Laquera, Savvy, all close together. Look at them through the sweeping S's, bit of dust there, guys running a bit deep. Very tight, narrow track, so you've got to really line up your move, pressure, or get a good run when someone else makes a mistake. There's 2 Citroens breaking away a little bit in front at the moment. Got Kennels, Raventy and Ghost Killer right behind him. I think the Pace Boys definitely been practicing this week. Nice train, everyone's still close together. So far, fastest lap 18.2 by JWO. Great pace on the mediums. So I should just go through the field and make sure everyone is on mediums at the moment. Yeah, Stings next week's the charity race, the second wild card, so it won't be GR3 or GR4. Details should be out tomorrow afternoon. Speaking of charity, just for those that are watching that don't know, or they should all, South African Guard Dog Association and Rhino, just something, I can't remember the name of that now. Those are the 2 charities we're raising funds for this year. Disharmony, I think. I'll tell you in a second. yeah, Rhino Disharmony. It's one of the anti-poaching nature conservation charities up in Limpopo. I was there not so long ago with Sandshark, and definitely worth supporting the guys. I saw they were watching another video of some guys doing a tour on YouTube through the Kruger Park with a Bajaj. I don't know if you saw that, and the BYD Shark. Terrain much like this, dry and off-road, lots of little bushes. There's quite a few anti-poaching jog things in their videos, and yeah, so lots of snares, lots of tortoises that side of the world. So we need to support those guys. And then the SA Guide Dog Academy, they obviously help people with training dogs for the blind, visually impaired, and all of that costs money. So support the GTSA Drive, info on Discord and Facebook. Kalen's just sitting there 40.4 ahead of Sam. Kennels is right with them. No gap now to Raventy, only a second. Ghost Killer, all the gaps are half a second. Then we get Uncle Babby to Jay, it's 2.5 seconds. Jay's got Thunderdome right behind him. We have someone kicking up dirt in each other's face, but they'll get through. Looked like Aquero, Matt Don't Care, one of the two of them hit the dust there, but yeah, Steele's all on the back. Savvy, Dynamic, Sean. Great to have Sean back, Mr. Dynamic. Tristan Smith sings, radiating the horn so it's easier to pick up. I saw some of there's no fences, but there's lots of different strategies. So where I was in the Timbavati, they don't cut their rhino's horn. Some of the crew guys do. We've got someone going into pits on soft, Savvy. So lap 4 is very early to do that. Surprised maybe made a bit of a mistake with picking softs. Wasn't the Porsche on softs, not a good idea. So he's going full, hopefully onto hards. He's supposed to use the medium, so he's definitely two stopping. As I was saying, so some of the Kruger and other private parks do cut the horns. So you might be running around the Kruger and see one with a horn from the Timbavati. You might see one in Timbavati with no horns from Kruger, but yeah. Top 3 breaking away still. Rav 1.3 back. He's got a couple cars close to him, but not right on him. Ghost Killer's 0.6 back, then JWO is 3 seconds off. Uncle Babby's right on Jay. They've opened up a little bit of a gap now from the Quero. He's defending Thunderdome. John's moved up to 10th. Yasir 11th. Matt Don't Care 12th. Surfing 13th. Phantom 14th, and then Savvy's made a pit stop, so he's in 15th, and he did go on to the hards. As I said, they also have to use mediums later. Right on board with Sam following Kalen here for a little bit. Just hear those tires screaming. See how so as you can see, a little bit of wear starting now on the top, on the medium tires. If you look at Kalen, and Kalen's got a bit more wear, Sam a little bit less, and then Kennels in the Alpha a little bit less than Sam. Raventy's Porsche, you can see he's starting to eat up his tires a bit. Same thing with Ghost Killer in the Ferrari. JWO in the Honda's not too bad. Uncle Babby is still looking good on his Alpha's tires. I think it was around 8-9 that my medium started to suffer on the Suzuki. I dropped off a second or so. Jay goes, but takes a wide sweeping line there. The Babby's trying to scare him off, doesn't happen. And let's just look, just admiring Jay's livery. Bit of a SAA flavour. Sassel, some Fleet Care touring car stickers. SA Airways. Bit of Babby. Look at the battle behind here. Leclerc's now still in the front. Thunderdome's trying to get past Sean on the outside. Thunderdome goes a little bit wide. He's going to have just still pressuring him now. He can stay there though. He'll have the cut back for the next turn. But Matt don't care, and a couple other cars just a little bit further back, just watching. Still goes past Thunderdome.
I did an 18 flat on the mediums. I'm less than a tenth from Kalen
Small touch from
in the
Matt.
lead.
Thunderdome gets a bit of dirt and drops 2 places. As you can see, there's a little bit of lag every now and again, so I don't know. Matt knew much about that, but Thunderdome won't be that happy. I'm sure he'll come back. Where's he gone? Back to the back of the group in 13th. Just said of Matt, I think Matt did back off there actually. So they dropped a little bit off the pack. Then Savvy's long with his fresh hards. Caleb's still in the 18s, 18.8 for Sam last time around, 19.1 from Kennels, 19.3 from Rav. Rav's tires are really starting to take some strain. They look like my Suzuki's. Ghost Killer as well on the Ferrari. JWO. It's interesting is how you manage your tires in this race. More about not skidding and not losing concentration on some of the long corners, and especially turn 2 and the last turn. You run wide there, you end up going into Narnia. And also says, come on, Rav's doing a great job in the Porsche in 4th there. Battling with Ghost Killer. Ghost Killer is one of the guys that were favourite for the season. I don't know. Rav's always quick, but I didn't expect him to be battling podiums. Panic Potato talking about the tyre saving from the guys. We've got J-Dubs defending from a very fast Alpha with Uncle Babby. Still, they're both in the 18s last time around. Laquera down 19.9. This is a big battle. We have someone going wide and deciding to just put in the pits. That just things up. So he goes in lap 9. It might be a lap or 2 early, but the Alpha's gone tight, so he should be able to make it 16 laps on the hards quite easily. While I'm talking, I've got a little husky cross collie Bonnie biting my arm because I'm not catching her. So Maeve said, what did Savvy do now? He went to pit on at the end of lap 4. Interesting strategy. I think he forgot that he was starting on softs. Matt runs a little bit wide on the second long right-hander, top of the hill. Savvy's now 13th after Surfing's pitted. Panic Potato says he didn't check. That's the thing with the qualifying that needs. First thing I do when I
what a fucking save.
do settings when I actually test.
Oh my fuck.
Which is normally on a Wednesday or Thursday. I do the settings with the controller, and then we have different cars.
See the Sam fucking throw me down heavy, dude.
First thing I do is say, okay, it's 6 minutes qualifying. How many laps can I do? Okay, you can only do 4, but the tires are dead by the end of the second flying lap, so your last lap doesn't count. What if I go do 1 lap on medium, so I don't have to worry about changing tires, and then an out lap, and will I get the 2 flying laps in? Which is just, there's about 30 seconds to spare if you went out early, so that was my qualifying strategy and worked quite well. No one is with Miss Uncle Berry today. Raventy has decided to go and be a pro Pool 1 driver. I see he's dropped back, so I think he's pitted. Let's just found Rav. Where's Rav now? What happened to Raventy? Don't tell me Rav disconnected. Rav, what happened? He's just joined. That's horrible. I was looking at the back end, I didn't even see him disconnect. So Kalen's pulled 2 seconds from Sam. Sam's 1 second from Kennels. Then 3 seconds to Ghost Killer, where Raventy should be. JWO 5th place. Now that Rav's joined the party, it's got a bit quiet. We've got Ghost Killer and JW going into the pits. Sean 7th coming through. Rav, welcome to the DNF. How are you?
Good in yourself, man.
Good.
Changed internet for this whole race and still nothing.
But I can congratulate you on your. You are hereby awarded a unicorn for the next 2 weeks on your Discord profile.
Thank you. I think I deserve it now.
Yeah. What happened? You're just waiting to pounce on the leaders there. Strong.
I don't know. The two citizens in the alpha were really like flying through. So, yeah, I have no idea what would have happened, especially with the Austin coming up. You're going to see like these guys flying through. I don't know, some of them might be on the 2-stop strat.
Yeah, well, definitely I think our top 3 aren't. Kendall says his money was on you. Pumpkin Patch says you consigned to the commentary box next week as well.
He's stood for the commentary box, yes sir.
Looking at the fuel saving of these Pool 1 aliens, Kalen goes through to Sodi's last lap. Had to fuel save to get 11. Sam was always good in fuel, so he's fine. He goes through. Baby on the Alpha goes through 3rd place. John's in the Lambo, sorry. He's up to 4th now with guys pitting. Good strategy, racing mediums. Still got fuel, not much tyre left. Still surprisingly okay, but he's in a Porsche. He comes in on lap 11.
Yeah, the Porsches could just manage to do like, if you can, like lap 11. I was gonna put on lap 10, but yeah, it's a lot of tire saving involved with this for anyone other than the Alpha. To be fair, the NSXs are also really good with tire wear on this track, so
yeah.
Jade up.
At the same time, the Alpha, I didn't pick it for the season. I like the Alpha, but as car, but trying to drive it through when I was doing it at Autopolis, I couldn't get a fast lap in. I kept crashing with it. So
yeah, it's a word of a struggle, but the 4C is like destined for this track. It almost always dominates Group 4 and Willow Springs. But it was a fun race. Top 3 are going to come into but now.
Oh, fout te maak, George, you're fucking dom, nee.
Kalen with 4% fuel, 2.3 ahead. Sam 3% fuel.
I'm giving Ghosty a fucking
in with 2%.
Slippy behind me.
Dropped off to 9%, 9 seconds off the lead. So now, since you're here, you may as well tell us about our sponsors.
Yeah, but sponsors are.
There's only 3.
Rhino Utilities.
Right Recruitment.
Right Recruitment.
Yeah.
MGR as always. TGN as always.
TGN and the double R.
Favorites. Yeah, TGN double R. Well, 3 R because of Rhino too.
Yeah. No, I'm saying Right Recruitment has the 2 R's in it.
Yeah.
We have a nice move by someone going into turn 1. Just still on Savvy. So Savvy's up to 9th now, but he's already halfway through his hard tires and half a tank of fuel. So he can possibly. Do you think he can get to the end? He started on softs.
Nah.
Yeah, he's in a Porsche. He started on soft, did 4 laps and pitted now, so he's on his 9th lap already. Just under half a tank. Can he get another 12 laps? I doubt it.
Oh, I have a spectator about it. Shows he's on race soft tires, but I'll take whatever I can see right now. Okay.
Fuck's sakes.
It's gonna be a bit of a struggle. Either way, he has to still use the mediums, so he's definitely gonna put it.
Yeah, that's true as well, sir. Forgetting that it was mediums and hards, not just hards. So if he's going to do mediums, he actually may as well put now. Get off those hards. Mediums can easily do 12 laps.
Not in the Porsche. The Porsche 12 laps.
10 laps.
Yeah, 10 laps is definitely doable. Depending on how hard you drive the car, and in traffic it's much tougher. I see the 2 Alphas are busy battling there, 4th and 5th place, following a Ferrari of killer pace. So it's pace 1, 2, 3 at the moment, and then 6, 7, 8 as well.
Yeah, well, your internet let the team down. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4.
As per usual. As per usual.
Yeah, there's a bit of a different strategy. So Kalen and Sam are on the same strategy. Uncle Baby pits at the same time as them, but he's dropped behind Ghost Killer and he has Kennels right behind him. Kennels came in on lap 10. Ghost Killer came in also on lap 10.
So they got
And you know,
two laps older tyres, and their cars are heavier. So if they're running to the end, they got to do 15 laps, which by the last 2-3, they'll probably have the same sort of lack of grip I had. So Uncle Baby can definitely still get back up to third.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ghost Killer is really going to struggle on those last 2 laps. Kennels and Uncle Baby are going to be battling for that third place position. Fortunately, they can't get promoted up to Pool 0, which we should have.
Pool 0 means you just get points and you don't have to race next week, and then the week after you're back in 1.
That's actually a good shout.
Yeah, maybe if you win 3 in a row, you get a week off.
Jeez. Panic Potato would be one of them.
So their Uncle Baby manages to get on the inside of Ghost Killer going through turn 1, so he completes a move into turn 2. Back up to third. He was 9 seconds behind Kalen. He's now 11.5. So those couple laps in traffic held him up fair amount.
The other problem with the Alpha is that it's not that good in the start. So those settlers are going to run. That was Kennel's saving grade. And then see Uncle Bobby had to see for his loss, like his in-lap or the last 2 laps, save fuel, which really put a dampener on his top speed. See how much the Ferrari is going to make up now in the next 2 straights.
Yeah, Kennels was third place at the start. Who was ahead, Kennels or Uncle Baby? Kennels was ahead, so that the extra 2 laps for Uncle Baby, while Kennels probably got caught behind Ghost Killer when he pitted. When Ghost Killer came out.
I think Uncle Baby also went off on the start, like a slight little run onto the sand. Fortunately, it wasn't anything too bad from what we saw. But who was it that got
him by staying out 2 laps longer? He's overcut the Kennels Alpha. He was behind him just now. Now he's 2 places ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Like I was who got damaged, but I realized when you said it, it was who was it? Was it Savvy that put it on lap 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was what I noticed, like in the corner of my eye.
Yeah, so he's up to 9th now, but his front left is already almost dead. He's on his 16th lap, so now definitely would pit. 9 laps on mediums is better than another lap on the worn hard.
Yeah, I'm looking at what Sticks is saying now. Pools, you race in space where you come from. Hashtag aliens.
Currently, Lequera is 11th. Relegation places: Matt Don't Care, Thunderdome, and Surfings. Thunderdome, his pace doesn't be bad. He pitted on lap 9. I think he's going to have to pit again, looking at his hard. Maybe he's got enough fuel to make it to the end. It's only 9 laps. He might just try run there, but I think when you're having that much tyre wear, you should probably just do a 2-stop and do the last 6 laps on softs, or but now and do 8, go back to mediums.
That's one thing we tested, like a full-on 2-stop versus a full-on 1-stop.
Yeah.
As much as yes, you have to save tires, you have to save fuel and everything. The total time you can get from that extra, from not having to do an extra stop, is about, I think, 16, 17 seconds. So even if you had to really slow down and save your tires, you will still be able to come out ahead compared to the 2-stop. 2-stop is just safer and allows you to push, which is more fun. But yeah, we see how much of a difference that 1-stopper is making with
the problem is, like with myself, I got stuck behind. I didn't get stuck behind. I pitted and put a time. That's even more annoying because I put an extra bit of fuel compared to the car that ended up right behind me. I think it was 3.5-4 second gap, and he came out the pits right behind me, and then I ran wide, so he went past on cold hards. But then I spent the next 10 laps, 12 laps right behind him trying to get past. So Finless goes farming as we're watching. And it was just not enough to get past if the car ahead closes the line. So Kennels, yeah, so just at the front, Kalen is 4 seconds ahead now. Sam's got 8 seconds on Uncle Baby. Ghost Killer is a second off him. And as you say, Kennels has gone missing. Jay's now up to 5th. Dynamic Sean 6th. You're still 7th. Phantom 8th. Lequera 9th. Matt Don't Care 10th. Kennels has decided to box. Yeah, you should get softs on the Alpha from here. He had a bit of rear damage, so I think maybe that's why he only needed to one stop, but that damage at the back might have hurt him.
Yeah.
So he's rolling a dart now, get rid of the damage and put softs on, go 2 seconds a lap quicker than everyone and try catch up.
Other thing is,
he should get out the relegation. Yeah.
Yeah. I think the strategy will only work on the Alpha, because we tested with rear bumper damage. Even on the racing horse, you lose about 8 tenths to a second. So you won't be able to make up his full pit stop on the soft tires, but he'll definitely come a shot of staying in relegation as well.
Yeah, but he got rid of the damage, obviously.
Yeah, but he got rid of it. So I think it's Matt, Thunderdome, Finn, Stabby that's not to put in. Yeah, I think that's about it. The rest of the guys are going on their ones, I think.
You know, Sean with the crying face, Foot Savvy, things asking what size engine are these Citroens. It doesn't matter because BOP's on. J-Dub doing a great job considering he had an accident, currently in 5th, only 15 seconds off the lead. He's been stuck in this train the whole race. So that's what I was saying about like if you made a small error like me or slightly quicker than the car behind, but you get stuck behind him and you can't pass, that's where the one stop was a bit of an issue. You don't have that tire delta, let's call it, to get past. If the guy runs a defensive line in the right corner, I mean, there's a couple of times where I managed to get up the guys, get around on him, but he just sat on the inside and you can't go anywhere. So that's where the two-stopper did come in, because now we'll see Kennels. Let's just go find him, see what his first... was it Kennels? Yeah. See what his first lap is going to be. He's done an 18.0. That was early on, I think.
I think that was his out lap, yeah.
No, on the fastest lap was race, but I think that was before...
No.
That was on mediums earlier.
Yeah, the mediums, especially in the slip, that was a astonishingly fast lap.
Thunderdome also pitted, so Thunderdome's 14th, 2 seconds behind Kennels. Kennels is 6 seconds behind Savvy. Savvy's on fresh mediums. He's trying to find a way past Surfing. He does kind of scare him wide into turn 1. Matt don't care, pits.
And another thing, Roskill is actually going to be in trouble from his pace compatriots. The Honda of J-Dub is also really good on tire here. And same with the Hurricane. Despite being a four-wheel drive, it is actually really, really, really good on tires. So we'll probably see Roskill might fall off the order towards this last, let's say, 2 laps. But it won't be too bad because he's got 1, 2, 3 pace guys behind him.
Yeah, we can see the gap to the front still fairly static. That's why we're not spending too much time there. Sorry, Kalen and Sam, you guys are doing a great job. Kalen running in the 19s on his hards. Sam, same pace. Uncle Baby is now 9 seconds behind. Solid podium, but he's got trouble behind him with Ghost Killer and J-Dub. So he's maintaining his pace and his tires should be good. And I want to just see, go down quickly back to Kennels. He's got past Matt now. Matt pitted, I think.
I just saying to Shaz Ball, who told me my mic was soft, so I just saw that knocking in the comments.
Yeah, last lap, Kennels did a 18.4 liters, but after his incident, he's obviously trying to get out of the drop zone. He only needs one more place. He's 2 seconds behind Surfing. Surfing also in the Alpha with semi-worn hards. He should be good to the end, but he's doing 122 last time around, 2 laps ago. And Kennels 118.7 last lap. Matt Dunke is also going well though. He's on fresh mediums. He's sitting on the slipstream of Kennels. Savvy is 3 seconds ahead of that group. We still have 4 laps to go, so they might still catch him. But then I think 10 seconds to Leclerc is going to be a bit much. So the best they can hope for is to fight out for top 10.
Top 10, yeah. Players are looking very worse for way. Yeah. So we'll see also this last 4 laps will really change the game. And then you look back and forth, Ghost Killer Pace's tires are almost completely shot. He's going to probably run 2, maybe 3 laps. Maybe two laps. barely any tires. But also, it could leave him under threat by Steve in 8th as well, because you lose a lot of time on those dead tires. But we'll see. We'll see what Ghost Killer can do towards the end here.
For 20 laps now, we're watching lap 7 again. Did Uncle Ken rewind by mistake or something? Press live, Ken. If you can hear us, maybe you'll hear us in 10 minutes. When
yeah, I was going to say, you hear in 7 minutes. 10 minutes ago?
Yeah, so Sam's dropped a second back, but he's maintaining the gap to Baby. Ghost Killer so second behind J-Dubs is second, so it's fairly spaced out there. 2.5 to Jean, 1.8 to Yasteel. Then Phantom 4 seconds back, Lequera 5 seconds, Savvy is now 9 seconds ahead of Surfing. Matt Don't Care is ahead of Kennels. They're both right on the back of Surfing, so this is a battle now for anti-relegation. Looks like Matt's going... Kennels decides to do the 4x4.
Fuck's sakes, man.
Help his quest, especially with only 3 laps to go.
He should have put on dirt tires, honestly. So now Thunderdome is right on his tail. He's probably going to go for the move. Kennels is going to let him by. And just unfortunate situations for Kennels once again. He doesn't seem to be able to get a break with this Alpha.
Well, that's what I say. It likes to make little snaps and slides and throws you off every now and again. So Matt is looking to take himself and maintain his pool 1 position. He just needs 1 more place. He's got 3 laps to do it.
And he's got fresh mediums, very close contention there. They put side by side, but Matt leaves the space. He's going to go for the cutback.
You can see Surfing's can't help but understeer wide. Matt's up there looking up the inside, but there's no space. And Surfing's going to have the inside for the next turn. Moves across.
Good side by side driving. Yeah, I don't think Matt will go for a move here. It's very difficult to do that cleanly.
Matt also gets a bit of a slide. No, what you want to do here is really exactly as you come flying up behind, he actually looks for the move after we say that, and he looks like Surfing's is defending. So,
defense a bit hard.
Yeah, we had to turn the corner at some point, but I think Matt should be fine, should be passing fine. There he is. Kennels also goes through, so that might end up at the Stewart some way or the other, but Matt looking at the inside there, round out inside and then onto the outside.
Girlfriend in the chat, hi, seen it. I have to tell her that I disconnected from the race, so that's going to be a bit of a shambles.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the commentary box now, where I would have been in
penalty box
3rd position. Yeah, penalty box.
So
Fingerler goes all the way down to 14th also. Yeah. So it's still a battle going on for 11th.
He was fighting with soft and medium runners. Kennels is now 12th. He can fight Matt again for this is a relegation place. 3 of these guys will go home with you to pool 2, and 1 of them will stay in pool 1.
Actually, 3 of them will
so we've got 4 cars right now. Matt's the one that's staying up, but Uncle Kennels here has recovered and he's on the softs. Matt's on mediums. It's warm softs versus pressure mediums. Thunderdome, I think, is out of it. Him and the thing are dropping back a bit.
I see Ghost Killer actually moving over and giving the space to Jada. Yeah, his tires are absolutely gone. 1 more lap. He has a sliver of tires left.
It looks like he's fighting back. J-Dubs. Oh, sorry, you're saying Ghost Killer was letting him through.
Yeah. J-Dub was given space by Ghost Killer. I don't know, maybe I said it wrong. And so it goes through Dynamic Jean as well.
Ghost Killer's on the inside. He's not fighting too hard.
Yeah, he can't.
He actually almost goes into the back, so yeah, it's not fun riding with that much tyre. He might have the same issue I had of running out of fuel as well. Because it looks
the fuel will be fine. The fuel will be fine.
That's what I thought.
Now you have to see. I don't know if Yasteel is going to push Ghost Killer as well.
The last turn, take a win. Welcome back to the top step, Kalen Pace.
Yeah, he broke the curse of being taken out in the first lap, so with the first quarter of the race.
So, yeah, getting pole helps. Zero Sam comes home second, nice and relaxed. Uncle Baby takes a scenic route, going off-road. They don't want to do that too much, but he gets third. Fourth place, J-Dub. Sean, fifth. Yasir also got Ghost Killer for sixth.
It's very close.
Steve 8th. Lequera 9th. 10th is going to be Savvy. Savvy holds on for 10th after all that.
Fuck sakes, man. I fucked up my race big time.
Also battling with a sliver.
P12.
Macklin Cares.
From P3, I was fighting the battle for fucking the win, bro.
1. Pool 2 for Kennels, Thunderdome, and Surfing. Well done, Surfing, as well. Yes, I'm sure he said something about not wanting to come to Pool 1 on one of the chats already last week. Why is he in Pool 1 with the aliens? But finished with him and good performance to all.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Except for that round. Didn't even finish. He was only getting
Oh, I've got fastest lap on the mediums.
That race was draining.
the fastest lap was Kennels in 12th, 18 points.
Because of the mediums.
Thank you guys for watching.
He was slower on the softs. I think he did an 18.3 or 18.4.
Yeah.